this is a change election. There's a better way to do things.
So let me ask you this. He talked about a change election. You ran in 2002. You've been in Congress since 2003. Aren't you part of the problem, too? If the argument against Hillary Clinton is that she's been there too long and nothing's gotten done, how does that target her and not, say, everyone from Mitch McConnell down to Michael Burgess?
I don't disagree.
So you think you probably should be out of there as well?
I put my credentials up every 2 years if I choose to run again, and this year I am. The outlook is pretty good for me to be returned because people think I'm doing a good job. But, oh, for heaven's sakes, if people didn't think I was doing a good job, I hope they'd have the good sense to send me home.
That's a different issue because the case that he is pressing, he keeps saying, you keep talking, you've been up there for 30 years, and America has basically gone to a hell in a handbasket during that time. That's true for you as well. I mean, if things have gotten so bad in America, if the Iraq War, for instance, was such a disaster, which of course the Republican Party strenuously pursued right around when you were being elected, that's a much larger indictment than just Hillary Clinton, isn't it?
Well, glad you brought it up because Hillary Clinton was in the Senate when the Iraq War was voted on. I wasn't here. It was 2002. I hope she went and looked at the classified information that I went and viewed after I got here. I don't know that anyone's ever asked her that specifically.
Right, but,
I mean, it's all well and good to take a soundbite from a Howard Stern show, but Hillary Clinton was on the floor of the Senate.
That's true.
She had access to all the classified information, and she cast the vote.
Basically every Republican senator and Republican congressman, if I'm not mistaken. What I find fascinating is all of a sudden the Iraq War vote is disqualifying of Hillary Clinton and not an entire political party that pursued this as their #1 goal.
Well, the issue is that she has made it the fact that she doesn't make mistakes. And to the extent that Jeb Bush admitted that that was a mistake, she should admit that that vote was a mistake.
She talks about it as a mistake.
I wasn't here. I didn't have that vote.
Right.
I believe I would have voted in favor of that activity, but I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Now, after I got here, I did vote for every funding resolution because once you send the folks over, you darn well better supply them the stuff they need to do the job.
Can I ask, one of the things that Donald Trump talked a lot about last night was trade and how bad trade policy has been in the U.S. Do you agree with that? Do you think our trade deals were getting ripped off, and that's a huge reason why there's not more American jobs?
Well, I'm not convinced we're making smart deals.
You voted for CAFTA, right?
That is correct.
Right. You also voted for the trade promotion agreement with Panama, with Colombia, with Oman, with Korea, with Singapore, the U.S.-Chile free trade agreement. You have voted for trade agreement after trade agreement after trade agreement while you've been in the United States Congress. The candidate that you are supporting says that's all been a disaster. So is he right about that, or were you right about that?
Well, in fact, before the candidate that I'm supporting was a candidate, the Trade Promotion Authority came through the Congress this time. I looked at it very carefully. I'm, after all, on the Subcommittee of Commerce, Manufacturing, and Trade. I did go and look at the language of the proposed language for the Trans-Pacific Partnership, and I thought this is not going in a good direction. I was already concerned because I didn't think we'd gotten a great deal after the CAFTA agreement. So sure, I was quite skeptical this time.
You got these wrong. You have changed your mind. These votes of yours, reliably supporting these trade agreements, have been part of the problem.
I think we can do better. And then when we had a candidate who said, yes, these are not good deals,
but you've changed your mind. I just want to hear from you that you now think you were wrong, that you have changed your mind. Donald Trump is right on trade. The old Michael Burgess was wrong.
I think you could get better deals than we have been getting.
So you were wrong and he is right now.
I think we could get better deals.
Okay. Representative Michael Burgess, thanks for being with me tonight. I appreciate it.
Sure enough. Thank you.